Hell on earth is meeting the person that you could have been. Think about it. It's actually one of my favorite sayings. Hell on earth would be like meeting the person that you could have been. Now guys, right now it is 2014 and you have a huge opportunity in the next few days to start 2015 with a big bang and start really creating and becoming the person that you've always wanted to become. But the problem is this, is that most people take time for granted. Time is the most expensive commodity on planet Earth. It's much more expensive than gold, platinum, diamonds, oil, and the only time people really appreciate time in short periods of their life is unfortunately during tragedy or adversity, where you have an opportunity to reflect and look back and then realize that life is really short. But then that's quickly forgotten because most people go back to the rat race of life, the stresses of life, and they go back to their old habits and patterns, and they miss the whole concept of time. Let me tell you this, let me explain to you what time is. Your result in your life right now, where you are financially, and everything about your life is dictated by time. It is an accumulation of time from the beginning of your life to where you are right now. Where you'll be in 10 years from now, where you'll be in 20 years from now, will also be based on an accumulation of time between now and then, depending on what you do. You see this watch on my wrist? It's circular, and anything circular in life lasts forever. It's a symbol of eternity. The clock that you watch every single day only serves you by telling you what time it is. It doesn't tell you what's happening in your life, and that's the misleading part. So as each second goes by, as each minute goes by, as each hour, day, week, month, decade, and so on, that time will never be replaced. It will never come back again. Our lives are exactly like an hourglass. When you look at an hourglass and you tip it upside down, you will see the sand, speck by speck, fall down. That is now a representation of time. It has a beginning and it has an end. And that's exactly like us human beings. We have a beginning, we have an end. Now the major difference though between the hourglass and us is that we don't know and we can't see how much sand we have in our lives. So if you're not living the life that you want, if you're not becoming the person that you've always wanted to become and going out there making a difference and contributing to yourself and to your loved ones, then you're gambling your life away. I've coached thousands of people all around the world, and one thing that I've established, one common denominator amongst a lot of people that I've found, is that they're not happy with their life. And so many people are living in the past. I hear the word depression. Let me explain to you what depression is. Depression is living in the past. It's looking at your previous experiences and certain events that have happened in your life, and you're not moving on. And a lot of people are saying, how did I miss this? And how could this happen? And how stupid can I be? And why did I do that? I want to emphasize, guys, you need to stop thinking like that and start moving on. And start living in the now, start living in the moment, because you can't change the past. You can only start working on today and work on each day after that. You cannot re-script history. You can't change those events. But what you can do is change the meaning behind those events and those experiences, and start asking yourself, what did I actually learn from those events and those experiences? What can I take away that will help me in the future, rather than look at it and allow it to disempower you? The sad part is that most people, when they're brushing their teeth each morning and looking in the mirror, they self-minimize themselves. They're not happy with what they see. You need to start loving yourself. You need to provide self-love. You are an amazing person. Every single human being is unique. We are a gift of life. You are a gift of life. And you are here for a purpose. And you need to start going out there and seeking that and making it happen and manifest it and create it. You know, with working with so many people, it's amazing how many people don't have belief in themselves. You know, I used to be a victim of this as well. For many years, I'd seek approval from other people, like parents, family, and you may be the same. I know a lot of people that want approval from their mother and father, or their teacher, or their boss, or their friends. Someone to tell them, I believe in you, or I love you, or I'm proud of you, or I support you. Let me just share something with you that will free you forever. You don't need none of that. You don't need anyone to tell you, I approve of you, or I believe in you. You need to have self-belief. You need to have self-love, self-pride. And all you need is self-acceptance. That's all you need. I don't understand how people put all these celebrities on a pedestal and look up to them like they're a god, when they're just like human beings, like just you and I. They have insecurities about themselves that they're not happy about, that they're ashamed of, they're embarrassed about, and you put them on a pedestal. Guys, look at their traits. Look at what they've done to become the success that they've become, and look at that and embark on that and utilize those traits, because you also have those traits. A lot of people aren't living life based on their own terms, based on, you know, what they want to do. They're, you know, living life based on other people's expectations, other people's perception of how the world should be, and their beliefs and values. Start living the life that you want. A lot of people trying to keep up with the Joneses. Let me tell you this, the Joneses are broke. The Joneses are miserable themselves. And a lot of people are subordinating themselves to those rules rather than going out there and exploring and going out there and making a difference to the world and to themselves. You know, a lot of people will tell you, listen, I have the key to success. Come and grab the key. No, there's no need. Let me tell you this, the key already lives within you. Some of you just need to learn how to use the key to get what you want. There was a gentleman that came out and he said, do you know where the richest place in the world is? I can tell you this. He said, it's not India, it's not Asia, it's not China, it's not the US. It's in the grave, it's in the cemetery. Because there are so many talents and so much potential that haven't been exercised in humanity because of fear. And so that's the richest place in the world. But let me tell you, and I'd like to add on to that, is that the richness, the wealth is within you already. You dictate that. JFK said, it's not what your country can do for you, it's what you can do for your country. I'd like to say, it's not what the world will do for you, it's what you will do for the world, so the world can do unto you. You need to be a human being of value and contribution. And once you do that, that's when you start to become really successful in life. However, if you hide behind the shadows of fear, content and comfort, you'll be forgotten, you'll be missed. Let me ask you this. When was the last time that you remembered someone that quit? Quitters are never remembered, ever. So it's time for you to stand up and start believing in yourself, because I believe in you. I want to start a global movement, and I want you to spread this around the world, because I want to tell everybody that's watching this video that I believe in you, that I'm proud of you. I know that you've had amazing things in your life. You have so much potential. Just go out there and exercise it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you're watching this video, I can tell already that you're the type of person that appreciates life and wants to take their life to the next level, that wants to create a legacy in their life. Like I said earlier on, guys, it is 2014 right now. A few days' time, it will be 2015. Start making it happen. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination and comfort is the biggest killer to success. Happiness is not a destination. Happiness is a way of life. Happy New Year, everybody, and all the best. Thank you.